It's one of those things most of us have, but we hardly ever think about it. I'm talking about the ceiling fan. It's just kind of there. But it has this huge, quiet impact on our comfort, our sleep, and even the whole style of our home. So today we're going to look at how a simple, modern update to this totally overlooked appliance can, well, completely transform your space. So, does this sound a little familiar? You're trying to get to sleep, the room feels all stuffy, and that ceiling fan right above you is just humming, maybe rattling, and it's just loud. Or maybe you're just plain tired of looking at that bulky, outdated thing that feels like it's straight out of another decade. Right? It's that feeling, I think we've all been there. The one thing that's supposed to be bringing you comfort is actually the source of all your frustration. It seems like a small annoyance, sure, but man, it really adds up. The good news is it absolutely does not have to be that way. All right, so let's break this down. What is it exactly about old ceiling fans that makes them so frustrating? Because trust me, it's way more than just the noise.
See, it's not just one of these things in a vacuum, right? It's how they all pile on top of each other. That distracting hum, it messes with your sleep. The bulky design, it just clashes with everything. And that harsh built-in light, most of the time you don't even need it. Then you add in the classic hassle of fumbling for a pulled chain in the dark, and yeah, you've got a perfect recipe for just constant low-grade annoyance.
So what's the alternative? How do you get the comfort you actually want without all those headaches? Well, let's take a look at the solution. A really modern upgrade that's designed for a much, much better experience. And this is where the modern no-light ceiling fan really shines. See, it's a very deliberate design choice. This isn't just a fan where they forgot to add a light. No, it's a really intentional upgrade. It strips away all the unnecessary junk to focus on and perfect its one primary job, keeping you comfortable. Honestly, the difference is just night and day. When you look at them side by side, on one hand, you've got all that clutter, the glare, the noise of the old way, and on the other, a sleek, quiet, and totally effortless solution. It's not just an appliance anymore. It becomes a seamless part of your home's whole comfort system.
Okay, so what are the actual features that make this kind of fan so much better for how we live today? Let's get into the specifics.
Okay, so check this out. Every single feature here is designed to solve one of those old problems we just talked about. First, the minimalist design. It just cleans up the look of your ceiling. Then the whisper quiet motor. This is a total game changer for bedrooms for sure. The remote control, it means no more stumbling out of bed in the dark. And the reversible motor is just brilliant. It's a year-round thing. It pushes cool air down in the summer, and then in the winter, you flip it and it helps circulate the warm air that's risen to the ceiling. It actually makes your heating more efficient.
But, beyond all the cool individual features, the real value here is the long-term impact this has on your daily life. We're not just talking about buying a new gadget. This is really an investment in your own well-being. This is where all the technical specs actually translate into real-world benefits for you. So that whisper quiet operation, that means deeper, better sleep, for real. That sleek profile, it means you're going to actually love the way your room looks. A modern motor, yep, that means lower energy bills. And the remote, that's just pure, simple convenience that you'll appreciate every single day, I promise. Okay, let's zoom in on that energy efficiency piece for a second, because it's a big deal. A lot of these modern fans use something called a DC motor. Now, you don't need to know all the science, but basically, they use magnets and electronics to run way more efficiently than those clunky old AC motors. And what that means for you is they can use up to 70% less energy. 70! Over the life of the fan, that adds up to real savings on your electricity bill. So this becomes a super smart financial choice on top of being a comfortable one. So really, all of this brings us to a much bigger idea. Choosing a fan. It's not just some random afterthought you make at the hardware store. It's a real decision about the kind of environment you want to create for yourself.
That's exactly it. You're not just decorating a room, you're crafting your own sanctuary. A place for rest, a place for focus, a place for just peace. And in that space, every little element matters, right up to the ceiling. It's all about being intentional with your home so you can actually improve your quality of life.
So here's a little homework for you. The next time you're in your room, just look up. That old, noisy fan could be the single biggest opportunity you have to reclaim more peace, more style, and way more comfort in your home. It makes you wonder, right? What if the solution has been right there, hiding in plain sight, above your head this whole time?